Hi there, everybody. Welcome to the 5-step Unstoppable Woman Signature Mind, Body, and Soul Glow Routine. My name is Megha, and I'm welcoming you to this amazingly transformational practice. So, first, why should you incorporate this routine into your morning? Because it is absolutely transformational. Several of my clients, friends, and my family has actually tried this, and it has ended up changing their mornings and their day, and in turn, their lives. It is completely practical. It's going to help you to nourish your mind, body, and soul. It can be meditative. It actually only needs about 2 to 5 minutes of additional time from what you are probably already doing for your morning. It's going to help you to set a positive and uplifting tone for your day, and it is definitely going to leave you nourished and energized. So let's get started. The first step is a full body scan. Now, the reason we do a full body scan, and I want to tell you a little bit about the benefits of this practice first, is so that you can start your day coming from within and not from all of the thoughts that you've had, yesterday, the day before, and before that. Because if you do that, then you are creating your life in exactly the same way that it has been in the past. But if you are ready for transformation, then you need to come from the inside out. You need to start your day by actually thinking new thoughts first thing in the morning, or by actually becoming much more aware of yourself, of your body, of your thoughts first thing in the morning, because that actually helps you to take charge of your whole day. So instead of letting the world drive you by the thoughts you have been having for the last few days, you start off with a really different tone to your day by setting an intention that's going to, set a very new and transformational tone to your day. Apart from that, it's also going to help you to get your body on board. Now, what does that mean? When you actually become fully aware of your body, it helps you to get your body on the same track as you are. It's like mind over body. If your mind is in tune with your body, then amazing things can happen because the mind is supremely powerful. And throughout the day, our mind and body is very disconnected. So if you start your day first thing in the morning by getting your body on board, by making your mind become aware of the different parts of your body, it triggers a relaxation response in your body, which actually reduces stress, which in turn is going to help you to reduce weight, is going to help you to have better skin, is going to help you to listen to your body much better. So, are you sold on this practice yet? If yes, let's find out how you're going to do this. First thing in the morning, as soon as you wake up, you probably just open your eyes. I want you to wake up with awareness. Just check in with your whole body. And now this check-in is very non-judgmental. It's not that you are trying to figure out what's going on yet, or if you're trying to make changes with what's going on. All you are doing is using your mind to become fully aware of what's going on in your body. First thing in the morning, naturally, without changing anything. And then slowly, I want you to bring yourself into an intention that you want to set for your day. Now, that intention could be a wide range of things. Sometimes I have an intention to be very productive. These are days when I want to really get things done, be the person who's going to be attacking that to do list. But other times, I only set an intention to feel joy every minute of my day, or to be really present with myself throughout the day, or maybe to build more connection through that particular day. When you start this exercise, automatically you are going to be guided towards the right intention for your particular day. And that's going to keep changing. It's really nice to start off with this because it gives you a sort of reference point to have for the rest of your day. And if you are trying to make changes in a particular thing, then start with that intention. Slowly, you will watch as your day becomes more aligned with this intention as you keep practicing this. And then next, I want you to move on to stretch and to breathe into some parts of your body which might feel tight, which might have a little bit tension from the sleep you've had, from the positions that you have been in. I want you to take a few moments at that point to actually wake your whole self up. It's like as if there's this little baby that you are trying to wake up very gently. You don't want to, just rush into your day. You want to take a moment to pause and get your whole self, which is a physical, mental, and spiritual self, on board and on track with your intention for that particular day. Do you see how magical this practice could be? So, just to recap, you wake up with awareness of what thoughts you're having, of how your body is feeling, and then you move on to set an intention, which naturally comes to you for your particular day at that point, and then stretch, breathe, and get your whole self on board as you move forward into your day. All right. So if we're set with that, we're going to move on to the next step, which is oil pulling. Now, oil pulling is a really ancient Ayurvedic practice, which is completely amazing for your teeth and gums health, but also for the rest of your body. It's going to help you kill bacteria. It keeps your gums healthy. There is a huge, by the way, in case you did not already realize this, there's a big positive correlation between the health of your teeth and the overall health of your body. Oil pulling is going to help you to protect against cavities and infections as well. How does that sound? A really simple practice which just involves putting oil in your mouth and swishing it around for a few minutes that gives you so many benefits. Totally worth it, right? So let's find out how can you do this. You could choose from coconut oil, which would have a mildly sweet taste, sesame oil, which is most likely going to have a nutty flavor. So make sure not to get toasted sesame oil, but if possible, extra virgin, cold pressed coconut or sesame oil, and or you could use ghee, which is going to feel a little bit dense at first, but as you start to swish it around in your mouth, it's just going to melt. So I would recommend that you start with about 5 minutes. So how do you do this? You pour one of these oils into a tablespoon. 1 tablespoon is just about right. Put it into your mouth and swish it around. You start with about 5 minutes and then slowly, especially if you're okay and not having a gagging reflex, then you move up to about 15 to 20 minutes. Make sure that at the end of the practice, you actually spit this out into a WC or maybe a plant or a tree, but never into your wash basin because it can end up clogging the drains. Okay, it's as simple as this. It's going to take a little bit of practice. Some people like to distract themselves as they're doing this so that it doesn't feel like a really long time that you're swishing this around in your mouth. Some people do it right after they wake up. Some people like to do it as they're walking around their home or, watering the plants or maybe even stepping into the restroom. If that's what you do first thing in the morning, you can just swish the oil around in your mouth as you do that, or even in the shower. It depends on what works for you. But I encourage you to try it out right away. Remember to make sure that you do this on an empty stomach, because if you feel a little bit, like throwing up, then you don't want to have any food in your stomach. And also, this is going to help you release toxins. Let's move on to the next one. The third one is dry brushing. Now, this is an amazingly wonderful practice. It's going to help you eliminate toxins, reduce cellulite, exfoliate your skin in those few minutes. Isn't that amazing? It's going to help you to improve your blood circulation, and it's going to enhance the regeneration of your cells. This is absolutely amazing. I'm telling you, I do this all the time. It makes me feel great, and I know it moves my lymph like nothing else does. How do we do this? Start probably with your hands. I don't normally do this on my face, and I don't recommend you do that either. You start with your hands, stretch them out, and then start brushing, towards your heart, strokes that are gentle but firm, and make sure that you are standing in the shower area, because you will be shedding, these dead skin cells, which you want, to actually only do that in the shower area. And you could actually, if you would like to, spend a little bit longer on the cellulite parts. Again, this practice could take anywhere between 1 to 5 minutes. It totally depends on, how much time do you have for yourself during the morning. So go ahead and get this started. I'm telling you, you will feel super energized as you do this. Okay, I hope this sounds great so far. Let's move on to step number 4, which is called Abhyanga. Now, Abhyanga is an act of self-love through anointing. It's going to help you to enhance your lymphatic drainage system. It's going to help you to eliminate toxins. Definitely going to help you to firm and tone your skin. And it's going to help you to get deeper sleep and actually reduce stress. I have a really beautiful quote from Charaka Samhita, which is, the ancient text of Ayurveda. And it says that the body of one who uses oil massage regularly does not become affected much, even if subjected to accidental injuries or strenuous work. By using this oil massage daily, a person is endowed with pleasant touch, trimmed body parts, and becomes strong, charming, and least affected by old age. How cool is that? This whole thing, as soon as I read it, really made me inspired. I felt like just going ahead and trying the Abhyanga one more time. Let's find out how you can do it. So sesame oil, so you have choices, okay, between sesame, coconut, or mustard. Now, how would you choose this? If you are in a place where, right now there's winters, you could use sesame oil. Or if you tend to have dry skin, then sesame oil is going to be the right one for you. Coconut oil if you are in the summers, or if you tend to have sensitive or very inflammation prone skin. Mustard oil if it's springtime right now, or if you have this kind of very lethargic tendency, cool, smooth skin, and you have that kind of body type which tends to be grounded in general, slow, and that's the kind of body or skin type which would benefit from mustard oil. And if you can't do that, then sesame oil is fine. Choose one of these oils. Make sure that to run that particular bottle of oil under some warm water and warm the oil, or you could take it in a dish and then actually heat it on the stove and warm the oil enough that it feels really, pleasant and warm as you put it on your skin. You could start with your head. If you don't want to do your head, then you start with your face or neck down, and make sure that your strokes are long and gentle and all towards the heart. And right after you're done, so make sure that you also massage your feet. It's going to be amazingly relaxing as you do that. You could actually stand on an old towel or sit down on an old towel as you do this. After you are done with the whole thing, you could actually keep it for some time, let the oil just, get absorbed in your skin. Or if you're really in a rush, then just go ahead and shower right away. It's totally up to you. You will also, and I forgot to mention this before, you will also feel very grounded as you do this practice, in again and again. It's going to make you feel very, very grounded. So moving on, step number 5, which is the oil cleansing method. Now, this really very simple and unbelievable, method, because a lot of women are actually scared of putting oil on their skin. They would freak out at this this idea even. But the truth is that it's going to give you clearer skin. You're actually going to get rid of your acne if you have any. It'll have, the effect of having reduced marks, more hydration. It's going to fight aging. And it's a really nice chemical-free, natural cleansing method that, takes away makeup as well. So let's find out how you do this. What you need is a mixture, one of these 3, which depends on your skin type, and a warm washcloth. That's all. So get yourself some extra virgin olive oil and castor oil and mix it in the ratio of 3:1 if your skin is dry, 1:1 if your skin is normal, 1:3 if your skin is oily, and store it in a glass bottle first thing in the morning or even in the night. So sometimes people like to do this in the night so that they can remove their makeup. And then in the morning when they take their shower, maybe they put the Abhyanga oil on their faces, or they don't put anything on their face. It's totally up to you. You could do this right after your Abhyanga for the rest of your body is done. Then you get to your face where you put this oil, maybe just a pint size, in your palm. You rub it between your palms. Massage your face with it. Take a few seconds to actually allow your face to enjoy your touch. And then you take a washcloth, put it in some hot or warm water, and then, squeeze the water out and place the whole cloth, open it up and place it on top of your face. Let your skin absorb, the heat, and the steam will help you to actually cleanse away the impurities, cleanse away the remains of the oil that need to come out, and it's going to leave you feeling fresh and very hydrated. I love this practice. So I want you to get started today with this 5-step routine, and I know for sure that you will notice transformation in 21 days. You will end up having a lot more clarity. You will have better energy, a really, really lovely skin, end up having less stress, and definitely much, much, much more than all of the benefits that I have spoken about. So I hope you guys will go ahead and get started right away. Until next time, be unstoppable. Bye-bye.